Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here. Welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here and I am glad to be here. Let's take a moment and go big. Most of you that have been around me for a while understand what go big means. It means begin in gratitude. And whenever we can begin in gratitude, it automatically creates and opens up creativity. Can light and darkness occupy the same space at the same time? No. Neither can negativity and creativity. So why don't we all start all of our meetings or our engagements by going big? Because then it opens up a flow of creativity. Today I want to talk to you about what is my go big? Okay. So I'm so grateful for the ability to make choices, to take action, to move forward, no matter how small the step might be. All right. So today I want to talk to you about something that's essential. It's essential for growth and progress. I use a question that I love to ask myself and others. And it says, how high do you have to lift the anchor to get into motion? You see, in life, we all have anchors, and the anchors keep us grounded. They keep us from being in motion, moving forward. What are they? Fear, doubt, indecision, etc. But here's the thing. You don't need to lift that anchor all the way. You just need to lift it 1 inch. Even lifting it a tiny bit breaks the resistance and starts moving. The smallest step, the tiniest action is enough to set things in motion. And this is what I call motion theory. See, it starts with having a vision that inspires you, a horizon that you really can't get to, but it keeps you in motion because it inspires you. But having the vision alone isn't enough. We can all have a vision. But unless we do something about it, and the thing that you can do is to get in motion. So ask yourself, what's the smallest step I can take today? One small step I can take that's going to get me closer to the milestones that are going to get me to my vision. And it doesn't matter how small that step is. What matters is that you take it. You see, once an object's in motion, it tends to stay in motion. Okay, so once you lift that anchor, even by 1 inch, you're in motion. You're on your way. Then here's the key. You have to celebrate. You see, bring gratitude back into the process. Oftentimes when we set goals and we don't achieve these goals on a regular basis, we don't celebrate. Therefore, we don't have gratitude and we go the opposite direction and it paralyzes us. By celebration is an outward display of gratitude and it keeps you moving. Think about a sailboat just sitting in the harbor. It's got its anchor in the water. The anchor represents being stuck, going nowhere. But the moment the anchor is lifted, even a little, the boat is free to move. It doesn't need to be a full speed journey right away. A slight breeze, a small current, and you're off. And in your life, your anchor may be a belief in all kinds of things in yourself. Maybe a belief that you're not ready or that you need more time or more knowledge or more confidence. But the truth is, all it takes is lifting that anchor just enough to get you moving. The smallest step can create a ripple, and that ripple can carry you further than you've ever expected. My challenge for you this week, ask yourself, what's my anchor? What's my small step that I can take to lift today? Only 1 inch, be in motion. Once you've taken that step, no matter how small, then celebrate it. Celebrate the step. That keeps you in motion. When you compare, it takes you out of motion. So recognize the motion you've created and use that momentum to keep you going forward. Oftentimes you've heard me say, what takes the time in learning? Not getting it. But you'll never get it if you're not in motion. So start small, lift the anchor, and keep moving. So let me leave you with this. The first lift of the anchor may not set you free, but it sets you in motion. And once you're in motion, the horizon is yours. Thanks for listening. And remember, go big this week by celebrating every step, no matter how small. What's your anchor? Lift it. Have a meaningful week. Thank you for joining me this week. I look forward to being with you next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.